Well, hello. And just thank you so very much for joining me tonight. Thank you for your patience. This is the July long form, creating in August. Here we're going to be conducting a drawn out from what is typically on my channel and point of view. So your ears, your eyes resting on the pillow, your head resting. Your shoulders, your arms, the length of your torso, your legs all the way to your feet on this massage table here. So, I just want to thank you again for your patience and let you know that this might be the last long form that we do in this room. So, next time might look a little bit different. And that's kind of one of the things that was hung up on, like, should I change it now? Should I wait? Should I do it? Should I change it? So I am sorry for the delay. There's a few reasons, but that was one of them too. And I thought, let me just wrap this up and try for the next one to make things a little different. The reason I'm even bringing that up though is because this is the noisy room. There's loud traffic all the time. I mean, seriously, all hours of the day. So, I'm just going to ask, of course, for your patience here. If you hear some background noises, if there's anything really obnoxious, I will edit that out. But, if I have to cut out every single car that passes by, it can be not only tedious, but can make the video quite choppy. And I really don't like these videos to be choppy, particularly out of all of them. Alright, so I wanted to start with some rose petals that I have here. Make sure we are in focus. Just a bag of rose petals. This one looks perfect to me. We're going to take 2 roses, 2 dried roses. And I'm going to crumble these up onto the length of the body here, but I'd really love for us to kind of focus on them and just acknowledge the correspondence. These were once white roses. They are a bit beige as they've dried. But just focus on purity. And I don't mean perfection. I don't mean, in any chastising kind of way. But just purity, innocence, wonder, best intentions, that sort of thing. And love and compassion, the love we have for ourselves, the love we share with others, the love we receive from others, the love we cultivate within. And I'm just going to get some lily petals on you. in under your pillow. Alright, and if you don't mind, I sit with you sometimes. I hope that's okay. Just very helpful for me. These patchouli incense matches. Light our candle on behalf of the highest and greatest good. And in perfect comfort and perfect alignment. Our intention today is to support your overall well-being, your overall harmony, balance, empowerment. Of course, you know I always lead with these open intentions. But because this is, your monthly Reiki session, or that's the way I like to see it anyway, I'd love for you to set your intention. And if you use this video next month, next year, 5 years from now, please know you can change your intention. So please take a moment and reflect. What area, if any, of your life would you like to direct this session to? It could be, multiple areas. I wouldn't make it too complicated. If you had a lot of different requests or a lot of different areas, I might suggest to use this for one now, come back in 2 or 3 days, do it again with another intention. That's actually a really great way to work with energy sessions, to do them in threes, setting a little bit of a different tension each time, but kind of focused on an overall goal, taking it as a foundation, and then the next step, and then the final manifestation of receiving. As an example, you don't have to do it that way. So please just have a little look at this flame, at this candle, at this pathway, this passageway, this light, this focus, and send in your wish, send in your intention. Would you like to direct this towards some physical well-being? Would you like to direct this towards being ready to move on? Would you like to direct this towards breaking through a boundary or a barrier of some kind? Or leaping past a plateau that you may have kind of felt yourself treading at this time? Would you like to direct this to your love life, to your career, to really any area of your life, your relationships, to your subtle experiences such as your dream work, your shadow work, the stuff happening below the surface? Please have a little gaze and send in your wish here. And if nothing's jumping out at you, but you still want to use this session, may I suggest assigning the task of how to direct this or how to best use this to your higher self, to your subconscious mind, and just say, I trust my subconscious mind, I trust my higher self to direct the energy from this distance Reiki session to an area in my life or to something in my personal development that is best suited for me, that is most divine in timing, that is most divine in the steps, the place, the position where I am, the frequency I am at right now. Okay? You can welcome experiences. You can let go. Whatever feels good to you, okay? Alright, thank you so much. Let me take this stuff off of you. going to start off the bat with this sleepy time spray. Like this. I'm just going to spray the body. Not necessarily to put you to sleep, but just to connect with that dreamy state, connect with that subtle space. Bringing a little life back to these flower petals. It smells so good. Just on my hand here. We're going to start by just scanning the body. Alright. So I ask you to focus on your scalp. Focus on the top of your head. Maybe even reach your hands up if you're able to and rub or scratch your scalp a little bit, kind of invigorating a little bit, or just raise your eyebrows or just bring your awareness to your scalp, to the top of your head. You're going to feel it relax. Feel it relax as if we're pouring this beautiful essence on top of your head. And it's just relaxing your body, and you can feel it moving all the way down. Relaxing by your ears. Relaxing your jaw, your brow, your face. Relaxing down the back of your neck, feeling it unwind, feeling it loosen, settle in, supported where you're laying down now. Feel this relaxation pouring down your neck, down your chest, down over your shoulders, down the outside of your arms, all the way to your fingertips. And just feel how heavy and comfortable your arms feel. Feel your back relaxing. The back of your shoulders, your spine, elongating and relaxing. Feel your chest relax, the muscles in your abdomen relaxing, and I'm just going to adjust your focus for you. Just relaxing your stomach muscles, your abdominal muscles. Again, like this pouring sensation, this pouring of relaxing energy coming down from your crown and washing completely over your body. Down your lower back, around your hips, down your thighs, down past your knees, your calves, your shins, your ankles, all the way to your feet, and toes. Right, just feel this wash, this wave moving down your body. And as we connect with this sensation, we can invite that energetic flow that we've already begun now through our focus here. Going down through into the physical form. Complete relaxation here. Just feel some pressure in the shoulders. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna rub, focus, and channel through to the shoulder area. Just want to give some of you a message of making sure you're kind of pulling your arms back when you can. There's a stretch, I think it's called the YW or YWTL, and you're just kind of raising your hands up, pulling your arms back, and then down in a W shape, pulling them back, down to a T, I think is this, pulling them back, and L, and pulling your hands back. It looks very awkward here in this position, but it's really good for kind of working with kind of like the little hump that we have at the back of our necks if we've been slouching. So the just message kind of came up for someone. Excuse me, pardon me. Just focusing here, kind of at that ball at the back of the neck. Just want to relieve any stress here. And again, let it wash down the spine, through the legs, to the feet. Alright. I'm going to use the Selenite wand. There's some aura combing, starting in the aura here. I know so many of us really enjoy the sound of the Selenite wand. Combing through, starting over the head, way over the head, 3 feet above the head, swirling, moving, clearing, focusing now around, opening this field, creating bigger circles here, bigger movements. Focusing to envelop the entire body, entire form in this little selenite chamber or selenite swirl. Again. Now in the mental field, intentions to connect with the mental body, to energy to create flow here, release stagnation, release blockage. I'm seeing images of like a big disc, or it kind of shifted into a sun hat or the brim of a hat. Focusing in to the subtle fields. Just gently do a little bit of plucking motion again to release any blockages. Focusing on easy flow, communication between the left and right hemispheres, communication and harmony, balance between the feminine and masculine, the yin and yang, the receptive and dominant, and clearing any blockages, preventing the harmony there. Just focus on going around the legs, focusing in the digestive system specifically here. I know I probably sound confusing. I still mean the aura, but like the aura of the digestive field. So through the legs and in through. We're going to use our fan today just to finish up our auric work. I mean, we'll keep coming back to the aura, but I want you to kind of connect with your auric field. Kind of create this fan, this flow, this movement here. Body fan, body length fabric, just almost like a lung, like a breath into the aura, moving, gentle, really getting the energy moving, circulating, carrying carrying things to appropriate places, whether that is release or whether that is bringing something in more, like receiving something beneficial. on you for a moment. Okay, just stay here. That sound is just those rose petals. And I'm just gonna spray little rose onto the fabric. Just kind of waft in this beautiful rosy essential oil, these intentions to empower your aura, to rid it of anything that does not serve you, to heighten its protective quality, to trust in your control over your aura, your, how can I put that better? I don't want to make it sound like control, but your influence, to trust in your influence of your auric field and ground in your awareness of your potential here, of your power, of your energetic sovereignty, and how your aura can really work for you. It always is, but we can be even more deliberate with it. So just sending in love, literally channeling love into this little chamber here, like a little sauna. Very lovely. Thank you. Treat. That is for me. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna now move to a portion of the session that is a bit more noisy. I'm gonna be using some rattles and chimes with you today, and then we'll move over to more of the hands-on kind of aspect of the Reiki session. I'm gonna start with this very gentle rattle that you may have seen before. We're focusing a little more deeply now into the subtle form. Yes, still in the aura, but intending to move deeper, to remove more deeply rooted blockages, we could say. And you know what, while I'm down there, let me move the focus for you. Focusing on the bottom of the feet. The ankles. The shin bone to the knee. and shin bone. Thigh. For the digestive system, for the lower digestive system, to the pelvic area. And the other hip. And the other thigh. Now over to above the head. All the way to the fingertips. To the upper abdominal area, the lungs, heart, thyroid, spleen, liver, pancreas, stomach and intestines, again pelvic area. We're gonna go up, in the wave, wash out. Use just for a little bit for this elemental rattle just in the feet and the palms now. Or in ankles and feet, wrists and palms. So this is the air Koshi bell. We're going to work through all four. Hopefully I'll figure out how to use them all at the same time, but right now we're going to work through all four, starting with the lightest, air, then fire, water, and earth for the grounding, okay? And just to let you know, as I'm doing this, I'm focusing on channeling through the sounds, through the chimes, through the metals, through the bamboo. Connect with your breath. Connect with your power, your force, your intentions, your ability to alchemize, transmute, recreate yourself. Water. With your emotions, with your fulfillment, with your joy, with your sorrow. The depths of yourself, with your love, with that which fulfills you. Maternal Earth. Let's focus on our bodies, on the steps, the footprints we leave behind, on the heart-based paths we follow, on our appreciation of the senses, of the experience, of our physical reality, our bodies, and pleasure, manifesting lessons, connections. Here we have a Tibetan singing bowl. We're just going to use this as our last piece for now. we have a gorgeous piece of rose quartz. I love this piece so much. And we're going to charge it. I'm going to just stand up straight. I'm hunched over, and I want to align my spine, so forgive me for being a little awkward here, but channeling through. Just limitless energy here, limitless connection, limitless potential, limitless love, limitless possibilities, limitless connections, limitless guidance, limitless wishes, desires, and so much more than I can put into words, but just as if we were calling in a sacred flame or a high activation into the stone, channeling through, charging. I keep seeing images of like gardens and garland and owls. Alright, and I'm going to take this, and right where that singing bowl was, I have this little rose petal circle going on. So we're going to place this right in the center here, in the heart space. Okay? These. Clear quartz crystals. This one is an empathic warrior, you would call it. And this one is very intact. And I'm going to place the empathic warrior in at the receptive meridian, the receptive palm point, and this one out of the dominant palm point, the dominant channel, the dominant meridian here. We're going to set intentions to open our meridians so that flow is happening, just like having complete access to your lungs, like full breath, full movement, full expansion of the capacity of which we're able to channel here. This dilation of the meridians, we can call it. Another water clear point here. I hope I can show you because it really is just so beautiful. Forgive me for the awkwardness here. So pretty. And another empathic warrior. And this time we're going to put the water clear one at the foot over here, the receptive foot, and the empathic at the dominant foot area. Again, connecting with these meridians, with these currents, with the movement here, with the flow. Another water clear. And another empathic, although it is kind of terminated in an interesting way. It's hard to say exactly with this one. It might just be an interesting face or point here. But we're going to have the water clear above the head, pointed down, kind of where that rosebud is. And where this rosebud is, pointed up, calling up. pathways. It's so beautiful. I wish I could show you better, but it's truly beautiful. And we're going to place this right below the heart, the rose quartz, excuse me. So we've got one pointed in both directions, one above your head, one below your feet, pointed in. We have the channels of the meridians coming up and through and up and through. Okay? I'm just going to use this cathedral quartz, so pretty, to drag through these meridian pathways to support your flow as we move on to the sort of hands-on portion of the energy work. We really want to make sure these meridians are not going to be blocked in any way, so that as we're channeling, this energy can move through most comfortably and most effectively. I'm going to start over your head. Again, setting an intention on behalf of your highest and greatest good, in perfect comfort, in perfect alignment. Our intention is to deliver to you whatever you need. Focusing first on the crown point, your point of spiritual connection, your point of connecting with the beyond, your point of your, let's say, ascension, your point of connecting with ascended masters, with your higher mind, perhaps we could say, or your more spiritual, spirit-based intellect. Just channeling through. I'm hearing your gifts. Receive your gifts, your spiritual gifts, your intellectual gifts, your innate understanding, your innate capacity. Something coming up like that. Keep seeing gardens and backyards, lawn chairs. I don't hope this isn't spooky, because this is not meant for everyone. But I'm getting a message of like a little ghost friend, like a little Casper. Someone might have. Super harmless, super friendly. Definitely not everyone, and if you're not into that, you can simply reject. Going in through the crown, going down, these activations, this healing, this knowledge for healing the body, healing the mind, empowering the body, empowering the mind. Right. Shifting focus to your third eye area. Harmony, balance, whatever you need. Activations, temperance, heightened intuition, excuse me. Subtle communications, subtle senses. Clear vision, clear inner vision. Being able to hold the vision or the feeling or the sensation of your dreams, of your wishes, of love, of your success, of your manifestations. To hold the perfection of them, to experience the perfection of them before they have yet even manifested in the physical. Seeing fountains and not water parks, like big water parks, but like the water that like shoots out from like a playground. Butterflies. Pardon me. Focusing on the throat now, and even energetically or by proxy, not like pushing on the throat, more on the sides of the neck. Kind of wrapping my fingers under your neck, focusing on the throat chakra point and the correspondence of it. Again, balancing, harmony, temperance, whatever you need. Focusing on your ability to communicate, to interpret communication, not just verbal, body language and color, the way colors speak, the way aromas speak, light language. Your intellect, as in your thinking mind, your aware mind, your conscious mind, your analytical mind, your logical mind. getting messages to either call it in or say goodbye. It's like either peace out or like get that attention, like it's like a one or the other kind of feeling. Now moving my hands more to just below the clavicle. There's a message of learning from others, but learning on your own as well. I know that is very general, but I'm getting images of an octopus, and they are quite intelligent. Quite intelligent. But they are solo, and they don't get to really learn from each other. There's like one place in the world, I think, where octopus are kind of living near one another and able to learn from one another, so it's quite interesting. So, yeah, you're very smart on your own, you are. But there's always something you can learn from other people, and maybe you can set an intention if it resonates with you to invite those experiences or bring, again, more awareness to them when they happen. Heart space, empowering your heart connection, and again, whatever you need, whatever would serve you best. Balance, harmony, alignment. I really like that plant over there. Getting inner child images, almost like anime, cute little anime characters. Some or one of you might benefit from drawing your inner child. Maybe drawing your experiences, drawing one story, the reality, and then drawing in a different story. Forgive me for sharing this, but my son gets these really great books. They're just called like a kid's book about, and it might be anxiety or racism or adventure or feminism or all kinds of different stuff. And they're really good talking points for us. And one of the ones that he got on anxiety, the author tells a story of what it feels like when they have an anxiety attack. And, the first story is without any tools, without any coping skills, without anything to support themselves. And in the second story, they are saying, I feel this happening and then I do this. I feel this happening and then I focus. And feel this happening and then I focus on my breath. I feel this happening and I ask to leave the room to calm myself down. So it really gave me, that's really, I guess, where that kind of popped in my head, to write one story or draw one picture and then draw another with the tools or with the resources or with the support that you may have benefited from, and see the difference. It might be cathartic and helpful for some of you. I'm seeing roses. I mean, there are rose petals, but I'm also seeing roses. bouquets. Just channeling through, I'm seeing peace signs. I'm getting an image of someone looking in there and looking at their own reflection. Remember, you can always send love to yourself through the mirror. Talk to yourself. Work it out a little bit. And I'm just channeling through. Alright, shifting down to the solar plexus area. Focusing on the correspondence of the solar plexus. And of course, just balancing, harmonizing, energizing, activating, cooling, warming, whatever you need, whatever may you receive, whatever is right for you. Focusing on the correspondence of the solar plexus, your will, your determination, your actions, how you see yourself, how you reinvent yourself, how you choose your avatar in a way. Choose which facets of yourself you call to the surface. And I don't mean to say that we repress the others. I just mean, I can be impatient. I don't really want that to come to the surface. I'm not denying that it's there. I just choose to be more patient. Clearing up any imposter syndrome or insecurity or lack of confidence. Feeling it move through the meridians and release, and we're energizing this space with your highest potential, your highest strength, your strongest will, your truest actions, as in alignment with yourself. Your sense of value, your sense of self-esteem, your sense of worth and worthiness. Right. Focusing down to the sacral area. Whatever you need, whatever would serve you best. Empowerment, alignment, healing, tenderness, strength, whatever would serve you. Focusing on your creative energy, your creative potential, your connections, your relationships, your intimacy, your vulnerability, your emotions. Validation of your emotions. I feel a longing, and sometimes that's good. But if it's leading or teetering on like obsession or focus so much on absence, longing can pull us, longing can inspire us, longing can wake us up in a way, right? So I don't mean to say it's bad if you feel longing in some way. But if you're feeling a little obsessive or hyper-focused is what I mean by that. Just want to bring in this energy so that whatever is meant to fall into place will, whatever is meant to release will. Perhaps energy will become redirected back to yourself. Scooch down a little bit. Now focused on the hips, the roots, crossing. Focusing on, of course, right, harmony, balance, temperance, whatever you need, whatever would serve you most. Raising, soothing, whatever would serve you best. Focusing on the harmony of these points, of this correspondence, your connection to your body, your connection to the earth, your connection to the earth experience, your connection to your manifestations in the physical sense, your connection to your lessons here, your that which you overcome, that which teaches you, that which challenges you, strengthens you, builds your muscles. Your physical well-being, your connection to resources, tools, money, support. Your elbows, your wrists, your hands, your hips, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. Right. We're going to be using first these tuning forks for the roots and the crown. Okay, now switching the currents. Alright, and now we're going to use the sun and the earth. see the smoke as a offering to your energy body. Head, around your head, your shoulders, down your body. And beyond. Do not intend to get smoke in your eyes. Focusing on sending it through the eyes, the windows of the soul here. Again, only to empower and energize your spirit form, your spirit body, your vital force, your consciousness. gonna flow through the aura. And if you're wondering what this smells like, it almost has like a Granny Smith apple kind of smell. More herbaceous, I guess, or more piney, more resiny. So we have this anointment within and within our aura. Move these stones. Okay. And just with this little grounding to the body, bringing this all forward with you. Pardon me again. I hope you enjoyed your session for last month or whenever you watch this. Thank you again so much. Truly, it's such an honor to create these. I hope that my sometimes delay with them does not come off as me not wanting to do them, because I so look forward to these In fact, it's more of me just wanting them to be better, you know? So it kind of holds me up there. Thank you so much for your support, for allowing me to share a very sacred piece of your path. A little piece, but a very sacred piece. And I'm just so grateful for you. From the very bottom of my heart, I bow to the divine within you and I, and to this beautiful connection that we share. So much love to you. And